Alright, today we're going to start off with some hard surface modeling in Lightwave. I'm going to attempt to do this generalized shape that is actually a really good starting point for all kinds of hard surface modeling situations you might get into. Anyways, let's get started here. I'm going to try and build a box. I want it to be not near as big as that. 8 inches by 1 foot. And zero it out. I hit Shift A to zoom in on it. I want some segments here. I think 4. 5. I don't know. 1 inch. That's not too bad. Let's say 4. How about 1.5 inches? I think that's a little much. 1.25. There we go. That looks pretty good. So, execute that. I'm not going to need these points. Oh, I am going to need these points. Delete. I'm not going to need these points. Delete. Alright, so I'm just going to patch this. I'm going to patch this. I think I'm going to patch it inside out. I'm going to have to flick it probably. Oh, nope, looks good. Alright. Deselect that. Go ahead and Control copy. Control paste. I'm going to save over this. This was my earlier version. It was crashing, so I'm just throwing it away. Alright, so what do I need here? I need that box size back, so I'm gonna go back and turn all this off so I can get the size of that box I want. And I'm just going to hit the H key, and from the origin here, while holding control, I'm going to stretch it out to fit back in that. Let's Control Z. What's 145 do up here if I hit it? Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good. Pretty close. So now we need to go ahead and take that box and rotate it. Y, hold control, rotate it 45 degrees up here, it will say when you're at 45 degrees. Let's see, right about here, and zoom in. Control C copy, Control V paste. Oh, I'm in points mode. Let's make sure I I did. So let me control Z until I see only 2 points here. Okay. That means I don't have a shape on directly on top of another shape. I'm going to try it again. Copy, Control C, deselect, copy V to paste, and move tool and move it off of there. And I'm going to do a Boolean as soon as I align this as close as I can. Deselect, H and Control to expand. Go back to this first one. And I'm going to Boolean. Not the best results I've ever seen, but it works. So I'm going to delete this. Delete all of the. Oh no, it didn't cut that. Let me go see here. How about if I delete these ends before I try and do a Boolean? No, still no. Speed Boolean subtract, no. Control Z. Boolean. Alright. It's not supposed to be going down like this, Lightwave. Well, let's see if Shift K is to the rescue once again. Click and try and get it on there as best as possible. And instead of trying to draw that line up here the same way, I'm going to right click right on top of this and hold down the right clicker until I find the spot I want and let go, and then hit spacebar. Let's see if that does look like it did what I want. Alright, look at that. Okay. So now I'm going to patch this. P. And I'm hitting P, but it's over here under Control, make Polygon. It's not patch, it's make Polygon. Did it used to be patched like a million years ago? I've always called it patch. I've been using Lightwave since Lightwave 7, I think, so maybe they called it patch back then. Anyways, let's go for the next shape we need here. This corner rounded. Let's get a disc. Let's do like 32 sides here. I'm holding Control to constrain it into an actual sphere, even though it's being goofy for me. Let's see. I'm just eyeballing this. I have to eyeball it all to what I'm looking at on that video. So that looks good. I'm hitting space bar. I'm going to select all these points to delete. I'm going to move this over with the move tool, which is T, or translate tool, I guess it is. move tool. T. I'm holding control to line it, move it left and right only. And control to move it up and down only over here. That looks pretty good, I think. So I need Control C, Control V, and from the origin I want to hit R twice. Hopefully it's lined back up already down here. Okay, so I'm going back to that layer and have those in the background so I can bust out my trusty knife tool again. Here to save the day. This looks like it's not gonna work, doesn't it? It's up over this. I'm gonna delete this one here and try to rotate this a little bit because it does not seem like it's in there right. Why? I'm going to do it from the mouse. It should not, these points here should not be going outside of the line. So it's looking like 32 is not good for this circle. Let me try it again with a different circle. A different disc. It's activated again. It should be right there still. Did I hit 32? Why is this? This does not look the same. Maybe I deleted the wrong points. Let's just try it again, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this point here. This is looking good. This is what we want. Move tool. Holding control. Actually, that could have gone over a smidgy more. Maybe. Right there. Up and down. Alright, so from the origin, I'm going to go to Polygon mode, Control C, Control V, and RR, double click to deselect, back to this layer. Now we're good. And Shift K for the knife tool. Uh-oh, what happened here? I do not remember moving that. Let me escape or hit click over here or something. How do I? There we go. Click here to deactivate it. Hit spacebar so there's no cuts. Go back. Select this. T move. Alright. Go down here. Delete. Origin. Control C. Control V. RR. Shift K. Right click. Right click. Right click. point. Go down here and do the same thing. Shift K. Right click. Right click. Right click. Oh, and delete the point. Alright, so still need these to eyeball the go. Oh man, this is fun. This is how we used to do it in the 70s. Yeah, this is definitely not AI. There we go. Go ahead and delete those. There we go. Look at that. Just coming along. Hit save. Alright, so what else do we got here? We got it in a inset that goes all the way around. So let's go ahead and copy, paste this one more time. So we started off with this, and we went to that finally. And this next step is super easy. Let's just go and select all these. You know what? I probably could have just dragged the lasso around all those and all these and deselected these guys. Way easier. There we go. So I use my right clicker to drag out a lasso. And then shift right click to drag out a second lasso. And then I'm going over here to Chamfer. Does that sound right? Yeah, let's see. Alright, so what do we need? We need more than that? Like maybe let's do 0.5. I don't know what that line is doing there. It's probably something we're gonna have to delete. Hit space bar. Deselect. Yeah. Select all and delete. And do the same thing down here. Select all, which is the right bracket, is to select all, and then delete. Looks like there's a couple of straight points too. Select them and delete. Let's see, I'm in point mode. Edge mode, and then polygon mode. vertex. What's this? Oh, I gotta delete those. What's this? Two vertexes. Oh, it says 0. So that's everything else. And then the sides should be deselect. The side should be these. Yeah. So and just check and see how many points. I got 2 points. That sounds right. I'm just kind of doing some, making sure that I didn't make any additional polys that didn't need to be made. Now I go back here. I'm going to select all these points. And actually the whole dang thing. I'm just going to select all these points. And copy the points. And paste them in here. So now all those points are there. If you go to color wireframe, you can see them. Alright, let's get back to the good times coming. Good times are almost there. Here we go. I'm going to right arrow to select that loop and delete it. I'm going to right arrow to select this loop and delete it. And go back to color wireframe. What are my points? There they are. Was that not in color wireframe? What was that? Hidden line? Oh, color wireframe. Okay, so I'm going to select and hit P to patch. Select 4 and hit P to patch. And I'm just trying to get it started here because it's real hard to see these points. When you're in texture wire mode, they're invisible. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but they are. So, P to patch. Make sure I got the right ones. Patching. Lots of patching to do. Alright, so got lucky and found that one right away. Just gonna patch all this. You have to go, oops, I don't know if I mentioned, but you have to do, for those of you that don't know, you have to do them in order, like clockwise. If you patch it clockwise, it'll be showing outwards unless it's upside down. If it's not showing outwards, then you have to patch it counterclockwise. And you hit P, and that, I just made that poly, but it's facing the wrong direction. See, I can hit F to flip it. So depending on the order, but if you don't select them in order, if you select them out of order, you'll have a twisted poly, and you don't want that. You have to delete it or undo and do it again. And I guess I can show what a twisted poly looks like. If I go this way, hit P, see it's twisted, flipped over and twisted on itself. So Control Z and go back and select it in order. If it'll let you. There we go. Moving right along. We're almost there. Psych, we got a long way to go. Oh, and it looks like I made a point go way where it's not supposed to be. Just deselect that one and try again. Patch. Yep. We're good. Good on that one. surface modeling at its finest. Maybe they have something in that new geo nodes that allows you to do some of this stuff, but I don't know, because I've looked at the documentation, but it does not seem like there's still a whole lot of, help, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It does help if you are already pretty savvy to that kind of functionality, but if you're used to doing things by clicking a button and having the mouse work as your go-between tool to draw out, like for instance this edge would been nice to just been able to drag out and then turn the chamfer off or something. Just have it bevel inward, like the tool we were witnessed in the video. But this is the good way around it. We can get things done one way or another. Oh, you thought I was done. Not quite. I got a little bit more. This is good stuff. I could do this all night, and I just might have to. Oh, nope. I may have to double time the speed on this video so I don't make too many people cry. This is kinda sad. honest, I haven't said anything in a while, but I guarantee you I've been pulling my hair out this whole time. Almost there. Coming down the home stretch. There it is. Alright, I don't know how long that took. I think it was slightly longer than 2 minutes though. So, I'm seeing closer to 40 minutes. That's a good start. I'm going to stop right there for now and maybe do some more a little later in another video. Thank you.